Alright, now let's go to the second FRQ question. This one asks, what braking force is needed to stop a 1,300 kilogram car moving at 10 meters per second in a time span of 3 seconds? So I've already drawn it out. It's not that complicated. It's just a car moving forward at 1,300 kilograms, and it's going at a speed of 10 meters per second over a time frame of 3 seconds, and you want to stop it in 3 seconds. And so the formula you're going to need to know for this, you're going to need to know a couple. Let's go and do step 2. First is that the regular momentum formula, the momentum, which is P, is equal to mass times velocity. That's pretty straightforward. Another one is that the change in momentum is equal to the mass, because in this scenario the mass is not changing, so it's going to be constant mass. So the only thing that can be changing is the velocity, and we know that's changing because it's going to go from moving at 10 meters per second to a stop, which is 0 meters per second. So that's what we're changing. So that's the change in momentum. Another thing you need to know is that, as we learned in class, the change in momentum over time is equal to what's known as impulse, which, is J, because that also makes sense. Alright, so the change in momentum is equal to the impulse. And from there we can say that impulse is equal to force times time. So here you can see we kind of need to link and chain formulas together in order to get to what we need. So now you can see where we can go from the momentum to the amount of force we'll need. And so we have all these numbers. The mass is here. The velocity is there. And then the time is here. And so we can go and start solving. So let's go and get started. So P is equal to M times V, or M times change in V. Change in P. So we can say that change in P is equal to 1,300 times 10, because that's the change in V. Alright, so if we get that change in P is equal to 13,000. And then we could say, since 13,000 is equal to the joules, or the impulse, and the impulse is equal to force times time, we can say 13,000 is equal to force, which we don't know what that is yet, times the time, which is 3 seconds. And if you calculate this out, you'll get as your answer 4,333.33, and since we have a force, the units are going to be newtons. Alright, so the main thing with this problem is that you need to know which formulas you need to use, and then from there you can just plug in. And these 4 formulas are basically the main things you're going to need to know for momentum. Besides collisions, these are the 4 formulas you want to keep in mind when you're solving momentum problems.